Right. Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another review video. Now I've already completed the game, and this was a while back on the PS4, on the Pro, God of War. Fantastic game, love the actual ending of it. Now if you guys and girls haven't watched or played the game and got to the entire game or played it or finished or completed it, well, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't do spoilers, but I'll tell you what, I was quite surprised at the end. So what we're going to do a new game set. Manually save your current WordPress. So what we're going to do is give me a balanced experience, and we're going to press that. Anyway, so we've got Kratos, the God of War, stepped away from the Greek side of the gaming at the moment. It's not, I wouldn't say it's based in a sort of the Greek mythology. It's more of the Norse, Nordic side of things. So it's kind of sort of like low-key sort of Thor side. So it's in that sort of Viking side of things. Anyway, it is a good game. They already had a trilogy for the God of War, 1, 2 and 3. Number 3 was good actually, where you took on Hercules and you end up like technically killing him. Now I'm recording this in 1080p 60 frames per second, and this is using the capture card that I've been using, which is the Elgato HD60. The reason being HD60 because it's 60 frames per second. Exactly says what it says on the capture card. Very good game though. I do like the fight sequences in this as well, which is actually quite interesting for me. The graphics are really good on it. It's a game by Santa Monica Studios. It's only on PlayStation as well, so it's an exclusive. Living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos, together with his son Atreus, must venture into the brutal Norse wilds and fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest. And I think this is the one where he ends up burying his wife, or basically finishing his wife off. She's already dead. He just gives her a burial. Because I think Atreus' mum, basically, she's like sort of a giant. Or part giant. And I think is it Loki supposed to be like the protector of the forest and the giants and all that, because his mum's basically a giant.
That is enough.
But yeah, not hinting anything though, guys and girls. No spoilers, but definitely worth watching to the end.
Father?
What?
It's nothing changed. The forest feels different.
Everything is.
Now, if I pause this, right, we have different things here for different combinations. You can put like sort of light runic attacks, so you can fill these two up, make your weapons even stronger. You can do attack dashes. It's basically button bashing stuff on here as well. You got your armor, you got your skills, you got the map as well. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's open world sort of type game, but there's different weapons you can pick up. He does actually have his blades of Athena, I think it's called, the blades of Athena, but you don't get those until I'd say about 80%, nearly 100% of the game almost, until he starts getting them. Almost near the end at least, anyway. But basically he's a guard, well, was a guard basically, and he got his godly powers taken away. Technically mortal now. He's supposed to, I think he was supposed to he killed his wife or something, by the Furies, who actually turned him bad to kill his wife, and he murdered her in cold blood. I think that was in the original games of the God of War. They should do a trilogy for the PlayStation 4. Because I know God of War 3 is technically God of War 3 is already on the PlayStation 4. Right, actually I was going to have a look at something. I was going to show you got photo mode. So yeah, you got your photo mode. Where is it? Where's the free? I can't do the free camera movements where you can move the camera around. I think that's not yet, but yes, because we're moving along like this. That's why.
That was the last.
But there is one thing in the settings. If you go to video settings, you've got your film grain. So technically, it's like almost like a old sort of film. The way they made it, you can turn it down to around about 5. You've got your screen calibrations and all that to set your screen a little bit better. Motion blur. I suppose that would help in a way. You've got favor performance, or you can do resolution. Now I keep it at 1080p. That's exactly the same as my capture card. I mean, if I plugged just my normal HDMI cable in and plugged it into the TV and then plugged it into the PlayStation 4, I would get 4K resolution if I put it on the renders the game in 2160. But it's checkerboard rendering. This is the thing with the PlayStation 4 Pro. It only checkerboard renders. It means it upscales it to 2160. So you're not actually getting a native 4K resolution. There we go. He's just going in there. The little kid is gonna, Atreus is gonna see his mum. But yeah, the whole world, I would say, to be honest, if this was on the Xbox One X and this wasn't exclusive to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One X would just flawlessly have native 4K gaming, 60 frames per second solid. To be honest, I don't know why they have exclusives really on different consoles. I think all consoles should be actually have equal amounts of games on each one. So say if God of War, say if God of War was on the Xbox One, guys and girls, that would be fantastic. Say if Gears of War games were on the PlayStation 4 and they were sharing this sort of communication with each other, this would be awesome.
She's ready.
So they're doing like a sort of a burial for the little kid's mum, Atreus' mum. Basically, that's Kratos' son.
Find your way home. You are free.
The way he said to her, like, to his wife, "Oh, you're free," it kind of makes kind of feels like that film, The Gladiator, with Russell Crowe. with that boy. I think it was that woman at the end. Actually, it was that woman at the end. She goes to Russell Crowe as he's dead. She goes, now you're free, and then they end up going. Russell Crowe actually goes to see his wife on the other side. There we go. He's gonna set fire to his wife. Give her a cremation. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen when PlayStation 5 comes out. I wonder if we'll see another God of War game. Maybe God of War 5 at least.
I'm sorry.
If we do, hopefully we'll see 8K gaming and stuff. But rendering down to 4K. So we still get 4K, but it's upscaled to 8K.
Now it is yours.
Because I'm hoping we'll see that ray tracing as well, guys and girls. But look at the details on this. Bloody hell, this is really good.
She knew.
Shall we?
Now?
Now.
Now, for best experience, guys and girls, I would recommend to put game mode on. If you put the game mode on your TV and set it up, you can have it sort of like much faster frame rates. Some TVs have game mode on, some TVs don't. If you haven't got game mode on TV, on your TV set, you won't get the best experience for gaming.
Which way?
But because I've got an LG TV, 49 inch, it's got the game mode on it, it's got 4K and it's got HDR on it. But I can't run this in HDR while I've got the cable connected to the capture card. Right, so what we're going to do...
Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
So he's going to take him
mountain?
on
Depends on
journey.
you. But what did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
And this is actually a good sequence of games and all that. I might even do like a sort of a let's play of this as well at some point.
Boy, you missed these.
Huh. Close. But also not deer. See? Tips are too wide. Mountain goat?
Your mother taught you well.
I think once this once I've done the series, I'm just doing this as a sort of a review at the moment, but the game itself, absolutely brilliant, guys and girls. There's a couple of games I want to do some reviews on. I'm still waiting to finish quite a lot of them, because I'm just picking for a lot of the games at the moment. Right, just picking up some of this.
Gonna see what's up ahead.
But there's this one fight scene at the start,
More tracks?
and this is fantastic when we get there, guys and girls. Hopefully I should have plenty of time
Good.
to record this. Recording in 40 megabits per second. So we're going to get some good clean footage. But yeah, if YouTube allows me to do a review on this with no music,
They're fresh.
just gameplay
This way.
with the cutscenes and all that on this game, I might do some other gameplay reviews as well. Oh, there's a big massive deer.
Found it.
Slow down, boy.
Getting too excited.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
I mean, I've got the PS4 Pro and I've got the Xbox One X, I've got the S, and I've got the standard PS4 as well, and the standard normal Xbox as well. And I find the Xbox One X to be fantastic for console.
We broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Right. There we go.
Wow.
Go.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh yeah, alright. There we go. You have to press the circle button.
Hold. What
Basically,
are you
he's
doing?
teaching his
Now
son
time's
how
up.
to hunt.
Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire,
I'm sorry.
do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
So his son's going to walk off. And you'll see the best fight sequence I've ever seen.
You are not ready. Stay back.
And this is not it. Got these like sort of hell spawners. This is sort of a hack and slash game, by the way. Like most God of War games are. Ah, right. So you've got your L1 button you hold down to block, and then you've got your like sort of strafe. You've got big giants in this as well. All kinds of stuff in this as well. From
We've never
mythology.
come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
From mythological standpoints. Brilliant, no? Right, so what we do, that should give me some health. Right, I think we've got Zeus in this as well, which is supposed to be Kratos' dad or something.
You were in the old temple.
But in the first God of War, actually, Ares used to be the God of War until Kratos killed him and took his place.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer. I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. Never wanted to take me.
Some good detail in this game as well, guys and girls.
It was her wish. And it was
What they call
time.
these little branches here. These little tree branches attached to the floor and everything. You've got the little bush there as well. You've got this like little burning logs of fire. Oh, right. Enemy health bar. During combat, enemies' health bar is displayed above when they take damage or when targeted by Kratos. There we go, guys and girls. Oh, I got him as well. Oh. coming. There we go. Oh. You use the R2 button. That gives a more heavy damage to the characters,
Something's got to open
to
up
the
here.
enemies. Alright. So what we're going to do, we've got to get this open. And I believe there is a door around here somewhere. Ah. Right, so what we need to do... Ah.
Something up there.
So what we need to do is pull this down.
It's open.
Put that
Hold
there.
it in place. Clever.
That should open this door here. Got to collect all these.
Where are you going?
These keep,
Maybe it's this
they
one.
come in handy, these little things, and then you can open these red things here, which give you sort of like health power and all that.
What?
We
I
can
think
no
it's all
longer use
random.
it. We can.
And I think this is the one where we go onto the road where the giant is as well. There's like an actual giant.
Look.
But the son gets too excited and he runs off.
Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Feet solid. Steady yourself.
I can do this.
Right, and
Steady your aim and breathe in. Exit.
I got it.
Good.
I'll tell you what, some games it comes out are very good on graphics.
It's still alive.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
I can't.
He's gonna kill the deer now to try and teach his son how to kill and hunt. I like the furry jacket he's got on there as well. You can see the beard as well. Look at the detail on the beard, guys and girls. On Kratos' beard.
Atreus!
Oh yeah, this is the one we've got to take on the giant.
We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
Okay, just tell me when to shoot. Sorry, not me.
Right.
At the ready. Almost ready.
You gotta keep dodging all his moves, and then when you take these so what you do, you press the square button, you can get his son to actually pick up all the shots on him.
Get control of yourself, boy.
There we go. There we go.
Boy.
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
Boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it.
My God, look all the blood on his face, guys and girls.
What? Are you serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
You are not ready.
Right, so as we head home, you see
I am
the
ready.
Do not
thing that goes, the mission, the big fight at the start actually. And they literally put you into a really good fight against a guard. There we go. Right, where is it? So if we collect all these power-ups, you can find a lot of power-ups and stuff to trigger. Sometimes you have to use your son's abilities to, like, do stuff. Or bare hands usually does it. Because you can't use a normal weapon for him. Right. So we go here.
Something was different about the forest.
And I told you not to speak.
Right, I think this is.
Burned Mother's garden. And since when are zombies so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked us?
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
So there's the home there. I think. Is it there?
Inside, boy.
And then he ends up finding out there's someone out there watching. A god. And this is the best fight sequence in God of War 4. I say God of War 4, it's just got God of War on there, but this is the fourth game. So, well, I wouldn't say fourth game because you got that, I think it was called something Chains, which was on PSP. This is an awesome fight scene you'll see in a minute. They take this fight everywhere. I think this bloke as well is the guy who basically wanted his mum there always, but his mum didn't want him or something. Or wasn't acknowledged by his mother. So that's the reason why he was like basically pissed off and all that.
It's not fair.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on then.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again.
My god, look at the floorboards as well. The detail on that is really awesome.
Your anger. You can get lost in it. That ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
I'm going to roughly say this for a game is like 10 out of 10 for me, because this actually fulfills my sort of like games on this, and this should be really a game of the year.
No use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? You know...
Oh yeah, this is the guard, one of the guards.
I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor.
This is one of the best fight scenes you'll ever see in this game.
I do not know.
Hopefully I should have enough hard drive space to do this entire sequence. Take a while to upload it though, guys and girls.
Tell me what
As
I
long
want
as
to know.
YouTube allows me to upload this as well, without getting copyrighted and all that. Because it really annoys me when you get copyrighted for this sort of stuff, when you got no music in it.
I thought you'd be bigger. You're definitely the one.
Oh, he's a fast one as well, this one.
Long way from home.
This guard.
What do you want?
Oh,
Stranger, his name is.
I know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
He's after the boy.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods like a coward.
You do not want this fight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do.
Leave.
And you see how far this actual fight sequence is.
Home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
It's hard to kill God. But when you're Kratos, anything's possible.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
Now he's gonna have to pay.
Fine. My turn. How incredibly disappointing. Come on, then. Point. You bore me. Are you even trying?
Oh, I love this fight scene.
Come on already.
Oh, brilliantness.
Tell me what I want. Pain starts real soon.
Oh, and then he tries to find his son there.
Why are there two beds in
Because he knows where his son is now.
Leave my
Oh, this is fucking awesome, guys and girls.
Struck a nerve, did I?
Boom!
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should.
I think this is the one where he drops him off a cliff. Oh, look, his energy.
So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you've got stashed in that house will.
Oh, is this rage now? And this is one of the longest fight scenes as well, I think, in the game. You have to counter-attack as well on some of them. And he just laughs and all that every time you beat the shit out of him. Oh my god, he's gonna drop the boulder on top of him. And then you think that's it. You think that's it. You think that's it, guys and girls? You watch. You're gonna be in for a surprise.
Leaving so soon?
He's come back for some more.
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this. Seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way. Pathetic. You can't win. I feel nothing. But you feel everything, yet you keep trying.
Oh, he's raging up inside. And he can heal himself as well, which is a good thing.
It wouldn't have ended this way. But no. Let's finish this. Can't beat me.
How do you beat a god? Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna throw him down the cliff. Gonna choke him out.
I'd hope that you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
And he's not even dead. He's just had a broken neck. I've been sent down a cliff. But by God, guys and girls, best fight sequence ever. All covered in blood. One of the best battles in this game. By far. Probably one of my favourite fights of all. And then he has a rematch because he comes back later on, near the end and all that.
Who was he? He knew me. Did he know my past? How did they find me after all of this time? Faye, what do I do? Our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain.
I mean, even the snow looks really good on this, guys and girls. Looks fantastic. The way he's getting that axe and just basically skimming it across the snow.
Neither am I. I do not know how to do this without you. But we cannot stay here.
So he's got to protect his son and all that.
Boy,
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I am all right. Come.
Yeah, if you want a decent game, guys and girls, and you've got a PlayStation 4, I recommend this, whether it's in 1080p or an upscale version of 2160 4K. This is a brilliant game. Graphics are really good on it.
Now.
Definitely recommended for a Christmas present for 2018, or maybe even next year.
Prove me wrong.
And I think they're usually quite cheap now, because this has been out for a while, this game. Anyways, going out on this journey with his son to try and take his mum's ashes to the top of the mountains. So it's pretty cool, this long journey. But yeah, if there was the mountains at the top, this is complete the marked trees.
But an important one.
Anyway, guys and girls, this is this mission done. If you enjoyed the episode, do like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe if you like the review. 51 minutes have been doing, nearly an hour. Some reviews can take a long time, especially with the amount of details and all the skills. So if you've got all these skills here you can unlock, yeah, you've got skills 2s, 3, 4s. You can level up different levels of skills. It's absolutely fantastic, and use your XP to put towards it. So you get all your XP, you can put them towards your weapons and all that kind of stuff. Get better armor, get better clothes and all that. Also, you can use Atreus in certain fights where he will take hold of his dad and they team up, basically semi-team up on all that. So it's perfect game and all that. It's got armor, it's got weapons, swords. It's got the actual Fury's blades, Blades of Fury or something. I think it was called. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You've got strengths, you've got your runics, you've got your defense, you've got your vitalities, you've got lucks, you've got cooldowns. You can actually get all of them and just get better weapons. You can get weapons that actually upgrade, so you can instantaneously kill them straight away. Anyway, cheers all for watching. Stay safe. I'm recording with my Razer Siren microphone, and also with the capture card, 1080p 60 frames card, which is the Elgato. It is the 19th today. It's going to take a while because it's nearly an hour upload, so this should be done in about 5-6 hours upload, even though I've got 100 meg sort of like download speed. Not too sure what the upload is, but it's usually down to the upload of a video. But yeah, cheers all for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the flip side, guys and girls.